The last photo taken of the men before they vanished shows them standing confidently in front of the Flannan Lighthouse. In the middle is Thomas Marshall, the assistant keeper. On the right stands James Duquette, the principal keeper, and on the left is Donald MacArthur, the relief keeper who is temporarily filling in for another man that day. The fact that they were so eager to be photographed makes it all the more unsettling to imagine how they might have reacted in the moments before their lives were lost. Hi everyone. Today we're diving deep into a mystery that has perplexed historians and marine scientists alike. On December 15, 1900, the Islandmore Lighthouse, a beacon guiding ships safely through the perilous waters of the Flannan Isles, was abruptly plunged into darkness. This wasn't due to a technical error or inclement weather, but rather the inexplicable vanishing of its three keepers. What transpired on that fateful day? How did these three men disappear without a trace? And is there a chilling secret lurking behind their sudden absence? Let's unravel this gripping tale together. This haunting event unfolded on the rugged and desolate Islandmore, part of the Flannan Isles. These isles lie about 20 miles off the west coast of Scotland, shrouded in a mystique that has captivated and terrified generations. For centuries, tales of supernatural occurrences and treacherous waters have painted the Flannan Isles as a place to be avoided. Yet necessity has compelled many to brave its unforgiving embrace. From the earliest accounts of shipwrecks and legends of mythical creatures, to the construction of the Islandmore Lighthouse, the Isles stand as a testament to the enduring power of nature's fury. Even the lighthouse itself carries a legacy of mystery, as it was initially shunned by construction teams who believed it to be cursed. In the heart of these enigmatic isles, amidst crashing waves and piercing winds, lies the story of the lighthouse keepers. These men, James Duquette, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, were tasked with a crucial duty, ensuring the lighthouse functioned as a guiding light for weary sailors. But their duty became a nightmare on the night of December 15th. As the fog rolled in and the wind screamed across the barren landscape, the lighthouse fell silent, its flame extinguished, offering no guidance to the ships at sea. This unexplained blackout sent shockwaves through the shipping community, prompting a swift and thorough investigation. But what awaited the rescue party when they arrived at the desolate island was beyond their wildest imaginations. The lighthouse, usually bustling with activity, was eerily deserted. Days turned into a week with no word from the keepers, no explanations for the dark lantern. It was as if the men had vanished into thin air, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and chilling possibilities. As the days ticked by, anxiety gave way to panic. Why had the lighthouse gone dark? Had foul play taken center stage? Or was there a more sinister force at work? These questions echoed across the coastal towns, weaving a tapestry of fear and uncertainty among the close-knit community of sailors and islanders. And as if to heighten the enigma, the relief vessel Hesperus set sail for Islandmore on December 26th, carrying with it a new keeper, Joseph Moore, eager to begin his duty. Imagine the shock that coursed through him when, upon reaching the island, he found no sign of life, no indication of where the keepers could be. He stood on the desolate shores of Islandmore, the weight of the missing men's silence pressing down on him. Upon closer inspection, eerie details began to emerge. The lighthouse, though deserted, showed no signs of a hasty departure. The beds were neatly made, suggesting the keepers had simply vanished without taking their belongings. In the kitchen, a chair lay overturned, as if someone had abruptly risen from their seat, forever frozen in an eternal moment. And the discovery of two missing raincoats added another layer of mystery to this already perplexing puzzle. In the face of these unsettling clues, the Northern Lighthouse Board initiated a meticulous investigation. Every nook and cranny of the island was scrutinized for evidence, every possible scenario considered. Waves crashed against the rocks, mimicking the rhythm of the pounding hearts of those searching for answers. The silence of the lighthouse seemed to mock them, offering no solace, no rest. They focused on the western landing site, a spot known for its susceptibility to powerful ocean swells. There they found boxers strewn across the ground, and disturbingly, a large section of the rock face had collapsed, revealing fresh cracks in the cliff. Then came the pivotal discovery of a large stone dislodged from its resting place. A stark reminder of the unforgiving forces of nature that batter this remote island. As investigators pieced together the fragmented clues, a grim picture began to emerge. The storm theory took shape, a force so mighty it could have easily accounted for the missing men. The raging waves, strong enough to tear apart a lighthouse and hurl its keepers into the turbulent abyss below. It was a theory that made sense. A tragic accident born of the very elements the lighthouse was designed to conquer. But even as this theory gained traction, it left behind a trail of unanswered questions. If the men had fallen victim to a sudden, violent storm, why had the lighthouse gone dark? Why had they left the safety of the station? And why were the outer doors securely closed? Did they manage to escape the initial wave, only to perish in the unforgiving waters below? Or were they overcome by the ferocity of the storm before they even realized what had transpired? To this day, the fate of James Ducey, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur remains a haunting enigma. No bodies were ever recovered, and no definitive explanation was ever found. Their absence continues to stir the depths of maritime mysteries, serving as a chilling reminder of the raw power of nature and the fragility of human life. While the storm theory has held sway over the years, whispers of other possibilities have refused to be silenced. Some have speculated that the men might have encountered something unusual, a storm unlike any they had seen before. Others have wondered if there was more to their disappearance, if it was linked to the strange occurrences that have long been associated with the Flannan Isles. Over the decades, the tales surrounding the Isles have only grown more elaborate. Some speak of paranormal activity, of ghostly lights and eerie sounds that echo across the desolate landscape. Others talk of mystical forces, a vortex of energy that draws unsuspecting souls into its ethereal embrace. Could these elements have played a role in the disappearance of the lighthouse keepers? Or are these stories nothing but myths woven into the fabric of local folklore? As the years rolled by, the mystery deepened, turning into a vortex of speculation and conjecture. Each theory adding a layer of complexity, each guess sending ripples of suspense across the minds of those who heard the tale. It was as if the very essence of the story had become a siren's call, drawing the curious and the brave into its enigmatic depths. But amidst this sea of speculation, one thing remains constant: the haunting absence of answers. As we delve deeper into this labyrinth of mystery, it becomes clear that the true story of the missing lighthouse keepers is more than just a tale of maritime tragedy. It's a study in human resilience, the lengths to which men will go to keep a light shining in the darkest of night. Imagine being one of the lighthouse keepers, standing tall against the crashing waves, the wind whipping around you. You watch as the storm takes hold, gaining intensity with every passing moment. The lighthouse, your domain, your responsibility, trembles around you. Was this the reality that the men faced on that fateful night? Did they struggle to maintain their posts as the elements waged war around them? Or perhaps they heeded the subtle warnings of nature, sensing the impending danger? Did they rush to secure the lighthouse as best they could before the fury of the storm unleashed itself? Or were they caught off guard, their heroism frozen in that final moment of realization? We may never know the exact sequence of events that unfolded on that forsaken,